Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm here again to do some more readings. I got my water and the dogs, I dropped my pen, but anyways, the dogs are tired. They're starting to calm down a little bit, so won't have too much noise. So welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming. For those who've subscribed and been with me since the beginning, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I had a long day at work today and I'm tired. I wanted to finish up some of these readings and I have a couple private readings to do. So here I am. So first and foremost, I've already done Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, and Aries for the month of November. And I only label it month of November. They can apply to any time. So it's whenever you find the video and if it resonates with you. I have a little bit of heart chakra music in the background for me to kind of calm the air. I got some bad news a few minutes ago about a coworker's brother who passed away and some other news about a family member. So I'm trying to be positive and get my energy to where it's not, high-strung, worrying kind of thing. So I know you guys understand. And with the holidays coming up, it's sometimes hectic with emotions-wise, I mean. So I have 5 more to do for this month. Just so you know, I am not tarot taught. I'm an intuitive channeler, medium, spirit medium, psychic medium, whatever you want to call me. I read the symbolism off the deck for those who I'm doing the reading for. I don't need the deck, but that's what I use for this channel. I am going to be doing Virgo. So what I normally do now is I will do the reading. Sometimes it can last from anywhere from 18 minutes to 35 minutes. And then I usually do an extended version, an attachment of the video separately. And then if you want the extended version, what you have to do is send a donation of $5.55 to my PayPal and then put in the notes what sign you'd like me to email you. And then I will send you the link. That's only for you. So the decks I'm using tonight, or the decks I've been using for November, it's called the Enchanted Map deck, which is beautiful. The Tree of Life, I call it, but it's actually called Sacred Earth Oracle. See the Tree of Life. Sorry about the glare. And then if I have any clarification questions with these cards, I will use I have to look. This is the newest deck, Sacred Travel. This was gifted to me through my Amazon wish list. So if you're interested in gifting either by PayPal donation to the channel or a deck, I have Oracle or Tarot cards on my wish list. My Amazon wish list is listed below. And it's greatly appreciated. Those were donated anonymously. And what I will do is I'll shuffle these two decks, see what cards fall out. I usually do 4 cards a deck. And then at the end of the reading, I will do 1 crystal card. I'm going to pull that as well. And then I'll read the 1 vortex card. So what I normally do is I sit here and I will talk to you while I'm shuffling. So I'm shuffling the crystal card. I will pull 1 crystal and 1 vortex card. And while I'm doing that, I usually either get messages or let you know information about the channel. What I first want to tell you is that YouTube has changed a lot of things. So go and check your subscriber list and make sure you're subscribing to everyone that you follow. Also to let the ads run through, because now they make us, especially us readers, do the ads now. Even the small readers like myself. I only have under 500 subscribers, so I'm not as big as most people. If you are interested in a private reading, all my information is below. I offer a pretty reasonable price for a pretty good reading. I used to charge $75 for a donation for a reading. Now I'm charging $50 and then $100 for the spirit communication one, which is a lot more entailed. If you need an emergency reading, you have to email me and let me know, and then I'll let you know what the donation fee would be. That is usually within 7 days. Any other readings, you have to email me, and then I will let you know. It depends on who's ahead of you for the month. I will be offering, starting in December, past life readings, Akashic Records readings, which are pretty intense and pretty lengthy and can be very, very time-consuming and very exhausting for someone like myself. However, I do it occasionally throughout the year for special clients that I have. And it's a little pricey because if you get more than 1 past life coming through, it can take a lot out of you, because it's not just reading. I'm channeling the information. So I am offering those. I'm only offering 2 of them a month, possibly 4. So if you want to get on the list or you want to do a reservation to get a past life reading, send me an email at my email listed below and put in the subject line past life reading. And I can let you know what the donation fee is and then what the calendar looks like for December. And then I will be booking further out, even January, February, etc. I will be offering the Patreon subscribers, which I don't have any right now, so you guys actually get first dibs. But going in the future, going forward, when I get Patreon followers, they will be offered those first. So go check out my Patreon channel. I have really good tiers there that you get a lot for your donation or your support. So yeah. Also too, I wanted to say, if you could say it when when everybody is eating their Thanksgiving dinner, for those of you who celebrate or with family and friends, whether you pray or you meditate or whatever you do, whatever way you do, please pray or meditate or send positive healing energy to everyone that's dealing with the California Santa Barbara fires, as well as anyone suffering from depression or suicidal thoughts during this time of year. I know from living here in the South with the flooding, when it's hurricane season and we have evacuations like they're having with the fires, the emergency responders, firefighters, EMTs, EMS, all those do an amazing job, the police, everybody. And their families are stressed out, and the people that are being evacuated and losing their homes, people who don't understand and say just move, don't understand that. Like here where I live, I mean, I'm by myself with my 2 dogs, and I got stranded here the first hurricane when I first had the house. And it was it's one of the major reasons why I have PTSD right now, and a lot of you probably don't know that, but I found out through therapy that that's the reason why my PTSD triggers started again. And so please just say a prayer, send positive healing energy to all those suffering from the fires and the stress and all that stuff. And hopefully there'll be no casualties or anyone hurt. So I wanted to say that in this video. All right, so we finally got the crystal card. I'm going to shuffle the vortex deck. Also, too, I'd like to tell you all to pay it forward, especially now. You know, we have a lot of people who will not share that they're depressed or the holidays bother them. I was one of them. I used to be that way for many years. Those who don't have anybody to share it with, I will be here on Thanksgiving, just me and my dogs by myself. And I used to let it bother me, but I understand that not everything is about others, right? I just make the best of the situation. So yeah, that's basically what I do. So I will be probably Thanksgiving Day, if anybody on here follows me on Twitch, I will probably be streaming. For those who don't have family or friends and are introvert like me and are lonely on the holiday, I think I'm going to do a stream during the day. I'm probably going to go to the grocery store in the morning because I get paid that morning and it won't be that busy, and get some groceries to make myself a little meal. Not anything big because it doesn't make sense for me to make anything big. And I'll probably stream for majority of the day for those who are lonely or need to talk or are depressed or having anxiety or PTSD or just don't want to be alone, or are gaming and want company, or whatever the case may be. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably come on first just chatting and pick a subject to talk about, probably depression or anxiety around the holidays, and then I might do a couple card readings. And then, depending on how it goes, maybe play a game from Xbox. But right now, I'll just do the chatting thing and see how many people show up. So, I just wanted to let everybody know that follows this channel. If you haven't gone to my Twitch and you're interested, all my information is below. I will be doing a stream probably tomorrow night, like I normally do on Wednesdays on Twitch. I'll probably just do a game. I can't decide if I want to do Dead by Daylight or not. Again, because I kind of suck at it, but we'll see. All right, so we're gonna pull a couple cards. Oh, so we got 4 cards from the Enchanted Map deck. Now I'm gonna pull them from the Sacred Heart Oracle card with the Tree of Life, and I know a lot of readers pull the cards first, and I was gonna do that, but I actually like to do it while I'm sitting here talking to you about the channel and getting all the energy going. So, So if you hear a little bit of TV in the background, I put the TV on for the dogs. And during this holiday season, usually right before Thanksgiving, I start watching certain Halloween's my favorite holiday, but Christmas. Certain holiday movies, or what I consider holiday movies, like tradition for me. And Elf is on right now, but it's with commercials. I like watching it on DVD, but I have it on right now. So I was laughing before I started this video because it's one of my favorites. Not a lot of people like the movie. It just depends. All right, so we pulled some cards. So let's see what we have for you, Virgo. All right, give me a second. I'm going to look at the cards and see what the story is that they tell. Let's see. Okay, so first, oh wow, this is a beautiful card. I want to say for the collective and who I'm channeling for with Virgo, I'm getting a really, really intense OCD vibe, writer, creative person. Somebody who either does something writing for a living or works doing writing or something creative wise. And I'm going to show you the card. It's a really pretty card. It's a beautiful card. It actually says details. That's the OCD. There's a project several of you are working on that you're stressed about. And the card is coming out to encourage you to take the leap of faith. There may be something you're trying to do that you're not sure of. And then the card next to it is into the unknown, which is telling you again to take the leap of faith, whatever that may mean for you. Creatively, I guess, is that a word? Now, the Stuck in the Mud has been coming out in a lot of my readings this month. This is one of the cards that usually rarely ever comes out. This is when you're living in the Hobbit hermit mode, where you have had some kind of low vibration, depression, anxiety, or whatever, where you've kind of kept yourself in the house. This is a definite introvert card, but more than that, where you kind of get yourself stuck in a rut and you don't know how to get out of it. This is you probably in the past, and I usually don't do time frames unless spirit or the channeling shows me, and they're showing me in the last 3 to 6 months, the group of you have been kind of in that mode and you're starting to slowly come out of it. And they're encouraging you to ride the wave. This card here is the energetic wave. This is the vibrations getting higher. This is you working on self. This is the self-worth card. This is working on your health, your looks, your attitude. This is things like going to the gym, going to the beach, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, going shopping, window shopping even if you're broke, going to the movies by yourself, going to dinner by yourself, making a dinner that you've never made before, or cooking something that you've never made before, or making a dessert you've never made before, or doing something that you haven't done before. That's what that card is. Now, you do need to center yourself more, Virgos. I feel like some of you are very intuitive and you let things get to you a little quicker than normal people. I'm a Cancer and I'm the same way, so I can kind of relate. They're kind of showing me similar energy to what I do. You have to ground yourself and center yourself and always remember to not take on any energy that is not your own. You tend to attract toxic people or people that are users or fake or unauthentic. In your centering and meditating or whatever way you do it, you will find that you will have a clearer state of mind as your vibration gets higher, your energy gets higher, your chakras are cleared, and you'll be able to feel the bullshit meter, I call it, the fake people, the unauthentic people. Definitely with the writing or the creative that I just talked about in the beginning, they're saying consistency and repetition, which are the two cards that came out right next to each other. These are very important in your process, whether it's writing, creating some kind of artwork, painting, whatever it is. I feel it's a very creative thing that you do, and that these two things are key right now. This is why you're all over the place with the OCD, because maybe there's something you realized you wanted to do or try a new process, or, like painters, they try different new processes. Like me, I used to paint, but I don't have the room for it now, and I'm always doing it for others, and I'm never doing it for myself, which I really should paint. But I wanted to incorporate a lot of things in my paintings, and then I stopped doing it, and I don't have anything set up. I don't even have an easel or anything. So they're showing me painting, writing, whatever it is creative, to make sure you be consistent and repetition with it. Now, the glass card that came out is the Unity card, which I'm going to show it to you because it's specifically a reason why this card came out. You see the beautiful, beautiful angel with the wings holding onto the earth. This is, how do I explain this? For those that don't understand, this is that realm card. This is that, I'm trying to think of words to describe this. This card represents for me the levels of space and time, the universe, the ether, 3D, 4D, 5D. It's all the different energies other than what we're in now. I hope I explained that right. It's embracing it. The more that you work on yourself, the more that you love yourself, the more that you work on grounding, the more that you let your creative process flow, the more you let your creative process flow and you accept it and you're consistent and you're repetitive with it and you release that, you're being therapeutic to yourself and you're healing your energy, which is healing your chakras, which is healing your mind, body, and soul, and raising your vibration to where I feel like a group of you are going to be at a higher level of understanding and your third eye is going to open more. I also want to say, and someone asked me this in one of my November reads, they sent me an email. I think it was my Leo read. Someone emailed me and they wanted me to talk about this in my videos, which I might do a separate video. But for those of you who are in this Virgo reading, when I do readings, whether they're recorded or when I do readings privately and record them, or when I'm doing a reading in person, or if I'm with someone and we're talking about this, I tend to activate things in different chakras in people. I'm a healer at heart, an intuitive healer. Not a lot of people know that. I could do distance Reiki, but I usually only do it on a need basis because it takes a lot out of me, and I'm still learning how to use my abilities. One thing I will say is that if you notice when you watch my videos, sometimes if you already have an intuitive gift, you tend to, I tend to open up things in you. So if you're watching this video or if you come to my Twitch streams, sometimes if you already, notice stuff with your third eye or your crown chakra or your heart chakra or any of the other chakras, or if you notice you had an ability and things open up more, or you had a blockage and now you don't anymore, that usually is me. And I don't do it purposely, but when I'm doing these readings, Spirit guides me to do that. It happens a lot when I do channeling with people either on a stream or in person. Like if I'm talking to a client, I have a couple people here that usually get readings, someone I work with and another person, and they can feel it while we're talking. So I just wanted to put that out there that can happen. Okay, so now for you, I'm going to share with you the crystal card that came out for you, Virgo. And obsidian, which is an amazing crystal for negative energy. It's black. And it comes in definitely different shapes, but it's usually small and it's very common. It's used a lot, which I know right off the top of my head, it's used for grounding. It's used for grounding when you're feeling like your energy is all over the place. You feel like you're having issues. It grounds you. Now, what it says when you pull it in a deck, which it says at the bottom here, it says the card signifies that the truth of a situation will soon be revealed. So if there's something you've been waiting for, the truth to be revealed, that's what that card means. And the crystal means in the deck. Now your vortex card says life is supposed to be good for me, which is a beautiful card. Definitely a good affirmation to remember. Look how beautiful this card is. I love the colors in this card. It says that is our strongest message to you. Life is supposed to be good for you. Do your best to find the best of the positive aspects that surround you. Sorry, the writing's very light. Look for things to appreciate, even if there aren't that many. Look for things to feel good about. give your attention as best you can to the best things that are going on in your experience, with the determination to train yourself into the best feeling vibration that you can find right here and now. So this is a huge card for me right now, because the reason why I came on here to do these videos is because I didn't want to wallow in sadness right now, because between my friend's brother dying, and then my nephew's sickness, and then the fires in California, and the guy that I'm talking to there is in the midst of that. And so it's emotional for me tonight, and I'm an empath, obviously, so I'm affected by it, and I'm connected to him, and I'm connected to the world, right? And everything. So I feel things a lot deeper than most. And I feel like some of you in this Virgo group, this Virgo collective, understand this. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. So I threw myself into doing these videos, because I felt that, what way can I do to help people while I'm in this wallowing, feeling bad for myself mood? Because honestly, I should be grateful for everything that I have. I have a roof over my head that I worked very hard for. I have my 2 dogs, I have my job and my car, and I have those around me who want me in their life and who are authentic and genuine. And so I'm grateful for that. So I think some of you need to hear that. You need to appreciate what you have in life. Even if it's small, even if you think it was hard to get there, appreciate what you have, because it's very important that we appreciate the things we have, because life is too short and precious. So Virgo, I hope this reading came to you and resonated with some of you. If any of you are interested in the extended version, like I said, you could send the donation to PayPal and just email me with your information, and I will send that link to you. For anybody who's interested in a private reading, or being put on the list, or finding out where I stand for the past life Akashic record readings, please feel free to email me any questions you may have. Or if you want to book a reading, email me and I'll let you know what the calendar looks like. Also, too, don't forget to look below at any of my other social media sites, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I don't go to as much, but I will be eventually once the Patreon picks up. My Patreon, I also have listed my Amazon wish list. And I'd also appreciate if you would hit like if you like this video, and subscribe if you aren't already. And feel free to share the video if you think of anyone that might want to see it. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're alerted when I put new content up, because I think in December I'm probably going to be doing different videos than just the astrology. It just depends on what my clients want. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great holiday and take care of each other. Bye!